For more than 70 years, the U.S. government has purchased surplus grains from American farmers and sent them overseas to feed hungry communities from Africa and Asia to South America and Ukraine. The program is called Food for Peace, and in 2022, it provided 4 billion pounds of food to 58 million people. But tonight, all that is in jeopardy after the Trump administration's decision to freeze funding for USAID. Hundreds of millions of dollars and millions of tons of wheat, lentils, and rice are stuck in ports and warehouses across America and around the globe. We're joined now by Kansas farmers Vance and Louise Ehmke. Their farm produces grain that ultimately makes it overseas. Thank you both so much for your time. Vance, let's start with you. Your wheat farm has been in the family since the 1880s. How does it make you feel to know your grain has gone to help people who so desperately needed it overseas?
Well, we do have a humanitarian and moral obligation to help, get food to these food deficient areas. It's also really good for developing goodwill with the United States.
And in Louise, Kansas Senator Jerry Moran says that stuck shipments have resumed. But taking a step back, if this program ultimately goes away, what impact will it have on your farm?
Well, the USAID annually buys about $2 billion worth of surplus ag commodities like wheat and grain sorghum that Louise and I grow right here on our farm. And that does help support net farm income. And by the way, we are having a real crisis out here in terms of income. Kansas State University ag economists say cost of producing wheat is $2 a bushel higher than what the market is currently giving us. So, any market like through USAID is definitely appreciated.
Yeah, Louise, how would you say that the Food for Aid program has benefited you?
Well, it's been, there's only so many Kansans, and we cannot clearly eat all the wheat that we produce or the grain sorghum. And so we rely on customers, whether that's USAID or other countries through USAID. We need customers to buy our product, or we're SOL. I mean, we don't have a market, and it's critical, absolutely critical.
Well, anyway, these grain commodities are going to a lot of these food deficient areas like sub-Saharan Africa, the Middle East, Latin and South America, Ukraine, and are helping to build goodwill over there. And so that's a real strong plus for the program. But in addition, the USAID funds a lot of research at land-grant universities like K-State. And right now, $50 million worth of research at K-State is in jeopardy because of the problem right now with USAID.
We need that funding for research for our, not just their varieties, whatever research, like we've been in a drought. We need drought-resistant varieties. Farmers can't afford to do their own research. I mean, we don't have the plots, neither do they have the expertise.
And Vance, I know that you're a Republican in a community where 85% of voters cast their ballots for President Trump. You have said that you did not vote for him. How is the move to dismantle USAID being received in your community?
Well, everybody looks at it from a very practical point of view that, there's a very valuable market that has vanished, and that's going to have a consequence on the Kansas City and Chicago Board of Trade.
Louise and Vance Ehmke, we thank you so much for your insight and sharing your time.
It was a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.